love pulled pork, today is your episode. I'm going to show you an absolutely amazing pulled pork recipe that's a cheat from the Lazy Gourmet himself. It uses only a few ingredients, super simple to make, and it's all made in your slow cooker, crock pot, call it whatever you like, but it's going to be absolutely delicious. The base for this sauce is actually none other than regular plain Jane old barbecue sauce that you get from the store. But I'm going to kick it up a little bit by adding my own kind of little twist to it and making things super simple yet awesomely delicious. I'm going to do this by using my food processor to pulverize some ingredients, a couple onions, some garlic, green pepper, a little carrot for sweetness, and a little chili for heat. But in this case, I'm only going to use half the chili because I'm also making this for some younger guests. And believe me when I tell you, you don't want a bunch of 8-year-olds running around crying, throwing up all over the place because it's too hot. So I'm using half. You can use as much as you like. Heat is always good. You just don't want to feel like your colon exploded. So to get us started, very simply, what I'm going to do first is add a little bit of my pre-made barbecue sauce to the bottom of my crock pot, just to add a little bit of lube for the meat to sit on. And here I have about 6-7 pounds of pork. And what I'm going to do is just line that on the bottom of my slow cooker. There you go. That's perfect right there. And just a reminder, whenever you're handling raw meat like pork or chicken or any kind of poultry, make sure you wash your hands with soap and water before you touch anything else. Not a good thing. Cross-contamination with bacteria. So the next part of this recipe is very, very easy. What I'm going to do is very simply cut up the ends of my carrot, and I use a carrot for a little bit of sweetness, and basically just throw it into your food processor. I'm going to take my onions next, and I'm just going to quarter the 2 onions, and again I'm just going to throw them in my food processor and let them go as well. A little bit of the chili, and I'm only using half the chili because, like I said, no tears. So that goes in. The garlic in this case, I'm actually going to put right over the pork actually, and I'm using about 4 tablespoons of garlic, or the equivalent of about 4 or 5 cloves. The next part of this is the green pepper, and there's a trick to this by just pushing in the stem part and just opening it up just like this, and it actually opens up your green pepper and it makes it easy to core. So I'm just going to throw that out and just slice these up enough so that they'll fit into the mouth of your processor. And that's all there is in terms of getting your food prep ready and getting all kind of your veggies and everything else cut up. Take these cut up, chopped up veggies and just pour them over my pulled pork, or my soon-to-be pulled pork. The heat now from your slow cooker is all just kind of melt everything and kind of incorporate it, and it's going to be amazing. Next thing to go in is about 1/3 of a cup of the regular yellow prepared mustard. This is going to be that little background hint of flavor. It's absolutely going to be delicious. And lastly, the pre-made barbecue sauce. You're going to put about a cup or so of this over the top, and it's just going to sit in there and work its way down, and it's going to be absolutely amazing. All right, so that's out of the way. This now is just going to sit there for literally 6 to 8 hours. And at that time, I'm going to be back. I'll show you how it turned out, and we'll take it from there. By the way, before I forget, before you actually finish this off, what I do is at about the 4 or 5 hour mark, I actually undo it, start pulling it apart, and then put it back for another 2 hours so the pork has a chance to be all happy and nice in its shredded form. So I'll see you guys a little later on. Go enjoy your day, your night, do whatever you need to do. Leave this alone. By the time I come back and you see me again, this is gonna be so amazing. It's gonna be done to perfection. Go do something useful. You got about 6 to 8 hours to kill. Knock yourself out. And here we have our pulled pork ready to go. It's out being served and it's the life and the hit of the party. Very easy to prepare, not a lot to this. Basically, you start off with your pork shoulder or pork tenderloin, whatever cut of pork you're using. You add your off-the-shelf, that pre-made stuff, that barbecue sauce that's kind of on a good day, but you kick it up with your own ingredients like I have. Follow this recipe and you are going to be guaranteed success. It will be the hit of your get-together. You can feed a bunch of people on the cheap, and it's going to be something they're going to be talking about for days after. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I had a blast making this. And it's really not that hard, to tell you the truth. You saw what went into this. Basically, you need more time than anything else. You'll set it and you forget it. Until next time, thank you very much for watching. Hit the like button, please subscribe, share this with your friends, follow me on social media, Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter. And until next time, thanks for watching. Bye for now.